I remember the day. It was Friday, April 7th, and I had just gotten home from school. I was at a very happy point in my life. I was very proud of myself. Like, my confidence level was like at the most, because I've been hitting these milestones that when you hit as a teenager, you feel like you're going into your grown-up years. So like, I just got my license a couple weeks before. I got my first job. I was so happy about that. And I'm on my last semester of high school. So like, what's not to be happy about? I love my life. Like, I'm growing up and I'm proud of myself. So I'm sitting at home and my mom comes in the room and she says, hey, we're leaving to Mexico for a couple of days. We're gonna leave right now, you can stay by yourself. And I'm like, okay, but how am I gonna get to work? Because even though I have my license, I'm not on the insurance. So I can't drive by myself exactly. My mom says, we added you on the insurance so you can drive by yourself now. So I'm very happy at this point. My smile turns bigger because I can drive by myself. I'm grown now, I can take on life, I'm ready. So I'm sitting at home smiling, just waiting for work so I could drive there. I'm so excited. And I'm like, what can make this day better? And I get a phone call, and it's my best friend Valeria, who's also the love of my life. I've had a crush on her for like 2 years in a row. And she calls me and she's like, just complaining, like she has to walk to work and it's like 30 minutes away, it's super hot outside. And I'm like, don't even trip, best friend, I got you. I'll pick you up right now and take you to work. So I hang up the phone and I'm like screaming in my room. I'm so happy I get to see the love of my life, but she doesn't know it yet. And I'm gonna pick her up from work, she's gonna fall in love with me. I don't know why my dumbass thought that, but my dumbass thought that. So I'm like, as I'm about to leave, I'm like, wait, Jordan, you're trying to impress her. You can't pick her up in some 1998 dirt green suburban truck with no air conditioning. No, you gotta be a little cooler. So even though you're on the insurance with that, I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna take my mom's car, which is the Accord. Leather seats, air conditioning, it's a nice car. She'll be impressed, she might fall in love. So I wasn't supposed to, obviously didn't tell my mom about it. I just went to go pick my best friend up. So I pick her up and she's like, wow, Jordan, this is a nice car, is it yours? And I lie, I'm trying to impress her. I'm like, yeah, basically. So I take her to work, we're just small talking, I'm happy as ever. The smile never left my face. And I drop her off, she's like, thank you, Jordan, you really helped a lot. I'm like, no problem, I love you. I don't know why I said I love you, she's my best friend, but I said it. She said, I love you too, best friend. I was like, fuck, she just got friend zoned right now? I could have made her ass walk to work and she's gonna friend zone me? That's some bullshit. Nonetheless though, I was very happy with my life. I was happy I could help her out. So I'm driving home to switch out the car so I can go to work because I'm not trying to get caught that I took my mom's car. And I see my friend Jason walking home. He's on the left side of the street, I'm on the right. And I'm like, okay, he lives right across the street from me, so I'll just pick him up and take him there. He'll, give me props for driving by myself now. So I'm turning left to pick him up and BAM! I just got in a car accident. And I don't know what to think about it. I'm in the middle of the street, I'm in the intersection just like freaking out in my head. In my head, I'm like, oh my god, I just got in a car accident. I'm in so much fucking trouble. This actually happens to people. Is this what being grown up feels like? If this being grown up feels like, I don't want to grow up. But outside, I'm frozen. My hands are on the steering wheel, and I'm shaking, and I can't, I don't know what to do. A minute goes by, and I gather my stuff. I gather myself up, and I check outside to make sure the other person's okay, and she's fine. We're both really fine. Both of our cars are completely fucked up. She's kind of pissed because it was my fault. I wasn't looking at the road. So we pull our cars to the side because traffic's honking at us, assholes. And the worst part of the day comes. Even worse than the car accident, I had to call my freaking mom, and I had to hear her, scream at me and ground me for the rest of my life. So I call my mom and I'm freaking out. I'm like, Mom, oh my god, I just got in a car accident. I'm so sorry. Bumper's off. We're okay. Everyone's okay. And she's like, oh my god, are you okay? I'm like, yes, everyone's fine, but the car's not. The whole bumper's off. And she's like, okay, we'll get home safe. We'll get the car to the shop. We'll be back in a couple days. I'm like, what do you mean you'll be back in a couple days? I just crashed your car. Why are you not coming down here to kill me right now? I should be grounded for the rest of my life. Why are you not freaking out? And she's like, well, we're not tripping because you guys are okay and we can pay for it. I'm like, Mom, you can't pay for it. I'm not on the insurance. We're in a lot of trouble. I shouldn't have been driving. We have to pay for this. And I'm like, she's like, we don't have to pay for this. You have to pay for this. And I'm like, fuck. The worst part of my day came because I was trying to save up for a car and I couldn't even do that. All my money was gone for the next 3 months. I was just making payments on my car and the car I hit. It was a terrible experience, and that was the time, the best day of my life turned into my worst day of my life.